Whoa!
Kobe.
Blade.
We are back with the 40th Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash.
That's like a milestone, man.
Yeah, dude.
You know, is it?
No.
Like, if you turn 40,
Yeah.
I think that's when I'm gonna start feeling old.
Think so?
Like the number old. You know what I mean? Like
the number. How old are you? Old.
Like 40. I
Yeah.
think 40 is when you start. That's like true adulthood.
You think so?
Like, I don't know. When I hear someone's in their 30s, it doesn't feel as
Robust.
yeah, like a fine wine, like an aged goddamn cheese. Who's the villains? It's still no one new, right?
Yeah, we got the new boys last
Yeah.
time, so now we
Got
gotta
it.
do this for 8 months.
Yeah, right.
But it's definitely
Meat
the
Boy.
strongest. It's definitely the strongest. So Colby, let's just jump into it.
Okay.
Star Wars Battlefront 6.
Sounds like a bad like.
Tell me your thoughts.
Sounds like a bad Comic-Con panel. Like,
Yeah.
all right, guys, here we go. Yes, I'm watching Star Wars Visions.
Yeah.
It's anime. I'm almost done. I think I have 1 or 2 more episodes to go.
Where is it?
It's at home.
Okay. No, I meant like, you know what I mean.
Oh, it's in a galaxy far, far away.
Like what
Disney Plus.
platform? Disney Plus.
Yeah, where else would it be?
Okay, what are there like top tier like who?
So, okay.
What notable animators are on this?
Studio Trigger. They've done like Kill la Kill.
Yeah.
I believe, or I'm thinking of somewhere else. I actually don't know the names of the actual studios. Does Bones do it? No.
Isn't that show?
No, Superman. Wait,
That's
that's Scrubs,
Scrubs.
isn't it? Hold on,
You
Star Wars
idiot.
Visions Studios. There we go.
Really, dude? Yeah. Fuck
Well,
you.
I didn't. Oh, I'm 2 episodes away. I didn't really want to like spoil stuff for me going in. Everything has been very like new and fresh
Yeah.
for me. But oh well. Yeah, Studio Trigger. Oh, Trigger did 2 episodes. Interesting.
Whoa.
Jenna Studio. Sorry, this is already a bad episode.
No,
I'm
it's all
spending a
good,
little
dude.
time Here.
Don't worry, dude. Bruvner, the Bruvinator. I can go on.
Okay, so anyway, for people who don't know, so Star Wars Visions is essentially, I believe it was Lucasfilms like came in, was just like, hey, we just
Who?
want to get a Lucasfilms.
The Star Wars guy?
Yeah, yeah. George Lucas himself
What's he
was like,
doing?
hey, no, it's me.
No. Dead serious question.
What is he doing?
Yeah,
he's
what-
retired in Skywalker Ranch in California.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, dude. I'm serious.
Interesting.
You know, and he's like a fucking billionaire.
Oh, duh.
Good for him.
Didn't you see that one movie he made? Planet of the Apes?
You know, he's actually super
An
inspired.
asshole?
He used to
Oh.
make like car movies, like chase things. Like he really likes cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Is that why?
inspired like chase
Is
scenes.
that why he made the yippee?
Yeah, he was like, I really want Anakin to say yippee, because it's portrays my elation.
Yeah.
For cars.
Yippee!
So anyway, so yeah, Visions, they brought in all these Japanese studios. They were just like, hey, you guys interested in making some like Star Wars like shorts, essentially just like an episode? And all these episodes aren't connected, right? They're all just separate. And,
Oh, they're just
yeah, which
How
is really
long?
cool. Oh, they're like 20 minutes maybe, 16 to 20 minutes.
That's such a good length.
You don't have to humor me, Blake. You
No,
can-
I'm with it,
You
dude.
don't have to show the, you know.
I'm with it,
No,
fam.
you're just, you know, kind of making me look like an asshole. You know, it's fine.
You are an asshole. Next question.
So, yeah, so a bunch of these studios got together and they made these episodes, and they're wild.
They're wild.
Crazy, dude. So,
Where are they in the canon?
so they're all different.
Okay.
Some of them have nothing to do with the canon. They're just, which is what some of the best ones are like that. You know, I think most of there's one of them that's like it shows like Boba Fett and Jabba the Hutt, and that's like the worst episode.
Oh my god.
Studio Colorado, excuse me. Colorado.
No, it's Colorado.
It's like really close to it, which I think they did Gurren Lagann, but I don't.
Oh,
quote me on
yeah.
that, I would be wrong.
Gerb.
You know, no.
What the hell is that?
Gurren Lagann. It's an iconic anime.
Dude.
What? Oh, it's not Dokkan. It's
My
not.
favorite anime is Megas XLR.
Dude, But all right, so it's so wild. The very first episode, it's all like this black and white, this really unique art style, where it's like this Ronin arrives at like this village, this like traditional Japanese village, and he has like a droid with him, and they get attacked by like raiders, and the raiders are led by and they have the Covenant and Harrison Ford's there. No, but he just shows up. He just minds his own business. And these raiders attack, and they're dressed up in like stormtrooper type outfits, but they're all like fucked up, and they're led by like a Sith chick, and she has an attachment on her lightsaber that's an umbrella that fans out with more lightsabers, so when it just spins, it's just a lightsaber spinning. It's so stupid, and I absolutely love it. It's so cool. She doesn't use it for very long though, but
why?
I don't know. It's just fucking
Did she get disarmed?
No, she pulls it off and then uses a regular lightsaber.
What's the point?
I don't know. It's weird. It's so cool though. So then they have a little fight, and just some of the action is so cool in that one. And it ranges from like small little stories like that to, I think in the third episode, it's these twins who are like Sith lords together, like evil people, but one of them turns good, and things happen. By the end of it, he's on top of an X-wing in space, flying towards her, and he uses a lightsaber that's like the size of like a massive starship to cut through a star destroyer to like save her. Like he's just like, so anime, like and just cuts through an entire capital ship. Like it's so stupid, and he like goes into like warp space when he does it. It's so cool. Ugh.
Now here's the question: does it look good?
Oh yeah, most of these look really good.
Most.
Again, the worst episode is the one with like Jabba the Hutt, Boba Fett. And
is that just because they're in it, or does it just not look good?
Does no. There's a few things. It looks fine. What it is, it's about like this during the Order 66 crap. Yeah. This little kid, his Padawan, stumbles into a dude while escaping, and he's like, "Join my band," and he forms a band.
Interesting. And
he's like the lead singer and guitarist. And the dude who invites him, he's like the bassist. He's like this big gross thing. Gets taken by Jabba.
No.
And they go into where the pod racing was, like the track, like the race track. They go there for some reason, because Star Wars.
Yeah.
And there's like a stage, and they're like, they said they'll let us play one song before your execution. Oh, okay.
Great.
So he plays a song, and it gets broadcast throughout the whole planet, and everyone's like, yeah! And he's like, Jabba, why don't you sponsor us? And don't kill him, and we'll be your band. And he's like, okay, okay. Everyone's like, yeah! It's so stupid. It's so bad. I hate it. That's one episode. There's this one episode, the animation's like really cool, but it's like a little like almost Astro Boy. But what's cool about it is the main character, this little robot kid, is voiced by Nozawa.
Oh.
And I immediately when I heard his voice.
It's not in English?
There it is, but I watch it Japanese.
Okay, all right.
As it was intended. Did you lose? Oh no, you won.
Fucked him up.
As soon as I heard, he was like, I'm like,
did you fact check?
Oh yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Nozawa, and I looked into it. I'm like, oh my god, it is, which is really cool.
The goat.
The episode wasn't that good though, unfortunately. The animation was really cool, but like, I don't know, it was like Dr. Wily and Mega Man style. It. Yeah. There was one episode though that was so cool because it was so not Star Wars until the very end. Like, if I showed you it, you would never even realize it's Star Wars until at the end, where like, it's like super, like the story's weird. It's like, you're on this weird backwater planet, and these two people are getting married. And there are these two, like, off-worlders there as well. And the off-worlders are like, hey, why is everybody so bummed? There's, like, a wedding happening, whatever. And it turns out the bride is giving herself up to these raiders that come around, who have, like, an army of, like, leftover battle droids. She's giving herself up to protect her village, as, like, because they want her as a collateral, whatever. And so, like, the day comes, and one of the outsiders is like, her partner is like, hey, I know you got a code and shit. I don't give a shit about your code, whatever, but like, these people are pretty cool if you want to help, whatever.
Yeah.
And the chick's like, and you know, the raiders come and like they're about to shoot this girl in the head, and then the outsider like stops it with the bullet with the force, and it's just like, for a split moment it turns Star Wars. Like the battle droids are there, and this dude's about like takes that girl hostage by like gunpoint. He's like, I'm gonna fucking do it. And the chick, it was like, I don't know why this hit me so hard. It was so fucking cool. She just like puts her cloak aside, takes out a yellow katana lightsaber.
Is that your picture on Instagram?
You mean Twitter?
Was it Twitter?
That I posted.
Oh, I thought it was your Instagram story.
I will put it on there. But she just like pulls it out, and then she like does like one move, and like it was the only action that she ever like really did, and it was so fucking cool. I was so I just want like more of that specific episode. It was really pretty, but also like the less they deal with Star Wars stuff, the more I'm into it, because like I'm like, as someone who's like a really big Star Wars fan, I'm like fucking sick of Star Wars. After the newest movies, I'm like, I want nothing really to do with Star Wars for a while. I don't care about the Boba Fett series. I don't give a shit.
What about the Mandalorian?
That was fun. I like that, but
you gonna watch the another one with the lady from Daredevil?
the Ahsoka? No.
Yes.
Is it?
Maybe.
Probably not.
The one with the blue horns. It's like striped horns.
Yeah. Ahsoka, I think. Yeah. Probably not.
They made a Grogu series.
I don't care. Yeah, he dies. Big deal. See, because a lot of the mainline Star Wars stuff can't get like their head out of their ass, so they can't ever stray far enough away from the Skywalker saga.
Yeah.
So it's just really boring, and it's just all prequel stories, right? It's everything taking place before the movies or something in some way. So you already know what's going to happen to everybody. You know what's going to happen with everything.
There's no
stakes.
Yeah, no stakes.
You know, you just don't really care too much. And like they try and make like smaller stories, like the Mandalorian thing, work. But in the end, I don't care enough, because I know what's gonna happen.
Don't care,
I just don't care. You know, which is why I don't know. This series is like super refreshing, because it's like just these little stories that don't care about the canon, like barely care about the canon at all. Which is why you have somebody cutting a Star Destroyer in fucking half. Like, it's just so wacky. And I don't know, it's just so cool. And you could see a lot of, you could tell it was like a passion project for a lot of these, these Japanese directors who are like, oh, you know, this is like such a big Western property. We want to like give it the respect it deserves. And they really do. And it's such a quick watch. I'm almost done with it, and I just sat down today and watched it.
How many episodes are there?
9.
9.
Yeah.
And you've seen
8.
8?
Yeah.
You didn't watch the last one.
I know. I had to do it to dinner. I'm probably gonna do that when I get home. There was this really cool episode where like this dude is summoning Jedi from around the galaxy, because he's like, nobody knows how to make lightsabers anymore because all the Jedi died. And he was like, I'm making lightsabers. Come pick them up if you're a Jedi. And like these group of Jedi
Seems
like
suspicious
meet.
to me.
Yeah, these group of Jedi meet at this like space station, and then down below on the planet, this girl is with the lightsaber smith, and she's such a cool character. I love her. She's so interesting. And she has to like pick them up, and like some dudes arrive, and he's like, all right, go deliver these to the Jedi. She's like, why? And he's like, just fucking go. And you know, obviously he doesn't die, surprisingly, but he gets fucked up and stuff, and she has to just deliver it, and like the twist at the end is so cool, and it's
Don't spoil it.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Well,
it's
you
so
Star
cool.
Wars nights out there.
Yeah, it just has so much character to it. I'm like, part of me is really disappointed because we're never gonna get it, you know, like anymore. Because they set up story. That's what's so frustrating. It's just like they're good storytellers, so like they'll set up these like future plots, and you're like, you motherfuckers, you're never gonna give this to us. So, yeah, we'll see.
Hate that shit.
Yeah, but that's me gushing about Visions.
The Star Wars.
Yeah. You know, it's a little refreshing.
Vidal.
Yeah, my girl. Speaking of gushing. I did not mean it like that.
All right.
I think I just haven't been excited about Star Wars things in a very long time. So,
What about in
the
the first Spider-Man with Tom Holland?
you ever seen that movie?
They broke the
With the
no,
markers?
not Civil War. The one he had a big Star
Death
Destroyer,
Star?
Death Star,
Yeah, the
Lego,
Lego.
and it was like, and it broke.
Alright, that was devastating. I think.
Yeah, man, shit, sad, dude.
That would have made me evil.
That would have been your villain origin.
That's my villain, or someone knocked over my Death Star a while ago. But you know, yeah. Thank you for letting me
Oh yeah, dude.
rave about that.
What?
You watched anything?
Unfortunately,
Oh, you have.
yeah.
All right, lay it on me.
I watched 5 movies recently.
Oh my god. Okay.
One of them was 3 in one day. Do you know any series that has 5 movies, Kobe?
That's Star Wars. They have 6. Oh, they have 9
I
now.
have 9, bruv.
Oh,
Only
I
5
didn't-
movies.
Okay. You didn't specify.
I'm sorry, dude.
That's 5.
Yeah.
Shrek.
No. Do they?
They have Shrek 1, 2, 3. I know they have a 4th one. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a 5th one.
I've never seen these movies before.
Shrek? Or...
No, the
Alright,
thing.
give me a hint. Give me a genre.
I'll sing the theme song for you.
Okay, yep.
Ding 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 ding. It's Twilight.
Oh.
Yeah. I watched Twilight, and then New Moon,
Oh,
and then
because-
Eclipse, and then Breaking Dawn
That's
Part 1,
right,
and then
'cause of the
Breaking
two-
Dawn Part 2.
I forgot it had 2 parts.
Yeah.
I just watched the first one fairly recently.
Why? That is the worst one.
Just because fucking rag on it, dude. They're
Okay,
all bad.
rank them.
I haven't seen them all.
Spoilers. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not saying 5 is the greatest movie of all time.
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
I'm just saying by comparison.
Did you and Ashley watch it? You were like,
I mean, she's seen
garbage."
these movies 80 million times, and she's like, "You need to watch them. They're so bad, it's good." And I can confirm that's not true. They're just bad.
they're just bad.
Yeah. I mean, now we have a lot of like inside jokes now.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
like, Bella! You know, like.
I've seen the second movie. I lied. I've seen both, 1 and 2.
Which one's better?
Between New Moon and Twilight.
Yeah.
New Moon. Listen. I'm an Edward stan. I'm Team Edward.
Yeah,
I'm not Team Jacob.
Dude, Jacob's a fucking weirdo.
Dude, he's a douchebag. Dude, also, like, spoilers for fucking the Twilight Saga. You know what's the most fucked up thing you can do to a human being?
What?
Fucking, like, essentially fuck your, like, the girl you want to get with's daughter.
Oh yeah, the imprint thing.
That's so, I remember reading that. I was like, even in, like, middle school, I was like, what? This is not cool, Jacob. What the hell?
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I imprinted her," and then Edward, they're like, the Wolfmen are about to like fight in the Cullens. My favorite Cullen is
Alice.
No,
Jasper.
fuck, no, what's the dude's name? The dad.
Oh.
Shit,
Dilf.
I say his name all the time.
It starts with a C,
Yeah.
right? Carlisle?
Yeah, Carlisle. Yeah, I say that all the time, man.
Carlisle.
He's my fave. And then they like kind of killed him, but they didn't.
I was so frustrated that Edward didn't just like rip out Jacob's like jugular when, you know, you realize he imprinted his daughter. Like, what a bad dad.
Well, he seemed okay with it.
Yeah,
For some
that's
reason.
pretty fucked.
He was like, what do you call it? Yeah, well, anyways, the wolf people were about to
Like
fuck up the Cullens. They were like, "Arr!"
yeah, fuck.
And then he was
sure.
like, and like, cause Edward can read minds and shit.
Oh yeah.
He's like, because like Jacob showed up, right? And he was like, "Arr, leave her alone," because they wanted to kill the baby,
Yeah.
the old demon spawn, which is CGI for the first
I never saw it.
half of its lifespan. It looks terrifying.
Yeah,
They could
good.
just use a regular baby.
Yeah.
But
He's reading minds.
yeah, dude. And then Edward's like, they know they can't hurt what the fuck's the baby's name? It's like
I don't
Rishnene.
remember. I don't remember.
It's really stupid.
Yeah, Rishnene.
Yeah, Rishnene.
Rishnene. Nosferatu.
And it's like, oh, because it's the most sacred thing of the wolves. Once you imprint something,
yeah.
it's like sacred.
It's like pissing on something. It's like
Yeah.
my turf now.
Uh-huh. And then, because like in the beginning of the movie, when they first talked about the imprinting, it was like implied that was like, oh,
It's a secret
like,
part.
Well, it's 'cause that's what you want to do for your lover.
Yeah.
But then it was like, nah, it ain't like that. I promise, cuh.
Yeah, it's like you can't dial that back. Like it's just very cringe, bro.
It's pretty cringe.
It's pretty cringe, based, dude.
And then like once like Bella heard about it, she was like, "You imprinted on my daughter!"
Yeah, like, but it's fucked up. He got away with it scot free.
Oh, he got away with it. He got away with it.
Yeah,
right?
that's fine. Dude, not even born yet. He's thinking about it.
Licking his lips.
He's like, oh, Aruga. Oh, yikes. The movie sucked, dude.
Yeah, dude. The fucking dad was fucking Charlie. He was
The
like,
most useless father in
"Hey,
the fucking world.
hey, Bella,
Hey, bro, don't do that.
your mother divorced me.
Bye.
Anyways,
Don't go out. Oh, you went out.
not again."
I like, what's her name?
Alice.
No, fuck that. She's like, hey, I'm quirky. I don't know. The leader of the other vampires. What's her? I'm trying to remember the actress's name. The
Victoria. Oh, Dakota Fanning.
Yeah, Dakota Fanning.
Was she the leader? I thought.
She was one of them.
I thought
Yeah.
the guy.
She was
the
a
guy,
powerful member.
Yeah. She could look at some bitch and be like, you know, and
Yeah,
they'd be like,
Like
ah.
a Sith Lord.
Yeah, pretty much. You're so right, Colby.
Remember, like, the villain of, like, I think it was the second or maybe the third movie where just, like, dudes, like, vampires who, like, ran away somewhere. I don't know. I think it was the second one. And then they brought him to, like, a warehouse or something and then killed him. It's so forgettable. I don't know.
That was the third movie.
Oh, okay.
Eclipse.
A clip. Maybe I saw a clip.
Because the Victoria subplot was like the first three movies, and then they're like,
What's the one where... Oh, I think I saw this part of Breaking Dawn, maybe? Where they were like, Bella, you gotta be away from all this. And then they take her to a mountain and put her in a tent.
that.
And,
All right, no.
Jacob
So,
was gonna, like, protect her, and she's like, lay with me. Are you warm?
so-
Yes.
okay, so that was. I'm pretty sure that was Breaking Dawn Part Dos. No. She wasn't a vampire yet, so it was Part 1. Because the first movie, Part 1 ends when she's like opens her eyes and she's a vampire.
Yeah, that's great. I love it.
Yeah, dude. What was I talking about?
What are we talking about?
Oh, I remember.
Oh, Star Wars.
No. Bella.
Bella.
Stop fucking dodging, Goku. This is gonna do a lot of damage.
Oh,
Cozy. Anyways, so the deal with that was that they were trying to like defer the scent from
Yes,
the,
yeah.
I think it was like
The vampire.
the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen,
Yeah.
their whole squad, and then like Jacob had to carry one, blah blah blah. Or was it? No. This was for the Victoria thing.
When did you watch these?
It's during the snow day.
Oh,
I watched the last three.
less than a week ago. I'm glad you remember all these important
Yeah,
plot points.
yeah. These is all recent.
They all kind of blur together.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Especially if you watch them in
Like, you
quick
marathon
succession. Yeah.
No,
No, I'm not done, bro.
Go on.
And then like they're like, well, let's not bring a coat. Let's go to the mountain. I hear it's not gonna snow, and it snows. And she's in this tent, and she's like,
Yeah.
and like, Edward can't do anything because he's like,
I'm
a
made
fucking,
of-
he's
I'm
an,
made
he-
of
he's,
stone.
yeah, he's an icicle. And Jacob's like, don't worry, takes his shirt off. He's
I
like,
hate it.
He's
so-
like,
Yeah,
this is the only way. And Edward's like, at least keep your thoughts to yourself. Because, he can read
Yeah,
minds. And Jacob's already like,
I'm a raw dog. I'm a raw dog.
Yeah. And then
All right.
then she was all warm.
Give me rate every movie out of 5.
All right.
Number 1, Twilight.
First movie, 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Okay, great.
Wait, out of 5?
Thank you for immediately breaking the rule. No, 10's fine. 10's fine. We'll use 10. 3 out of 10. All right. New Moon. Second movie.
3.5 out of 10.
Okay. Clips.
4 out of 10.
Breaking Dawn.
Part 1.
Sure.
4.5 out of 10.
Okay. Breaking Dawn. Part 2.
5.5 out of 10.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah.
Twilight.
Yeah.
You were really invested in the series by that point.
Oh yeah, I was hanging on by tooth and nail. Cause like, you know, the big epic fight at the end.
Yeah.
That turned out never happened. Listen, if they killed Carlisle, dude.
I know.
And then they didn't kill Carlisle. They killed Carlisle on Earth 2, which I'm okay with, you know.
What? No, you're not.
No, because we're on Earth 1, Colby.
Right. You want Carlisle alive.
And the reason I said Carlisle, is because during the first movie, when the vampire guy that's trying to kill Bella, who's with the guy with the dreads and the redhead, and he convinces her to go to like where her like dance recital building in like fucking
I think it was
Philadelphia
I think that's what I was
or wherever
thinking
the fuck
of that.
this
I was
was.
thinking of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those 3 bozos.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah. Go on. Carlisle.
And then like Edward shows up and like he's getting fucked up because he sucks. Like he gets his ass beat this whole fucking
Edward-
series.
You want him to win?
Yeah.
But he really does just suck.
Yeah,
Maybe because
dude.
he's a vegetarian.
Maybe
Uh,
because they're weaker
Yeah.
because they don't have the blood.
my blood be done.
My
blood done.
This is everything I'll give you. Imagine he did this versus Tenkaichi 23 Goku incinerated. That was the end of him. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, and then like the dude like bites Bella's wrist.
Yes.
And he's like, and then in like by this time like the Cullen clan showed up to just fuck this guy up, like ripping his arms off. They're burning this guy, but like that's in the background. Like Bella's getting like, we can't let her turn, and then he's like, Carlisle, what do I do? Carlisle. He's like, you gotta suck the venom out. And they're like,
He turns. He's like, "We're not fucking snakes, dude. What are you
and then
talking about? I'm a doctor."
And he's like, all right, you can stop now. He's like, stop.
Edward.
And then, you know,
I like the part where they're in their house and she's meeting the family and stuff.
yeah.
And then like she's like, and cuts herself, and I think Jasper is like,
Yeah. And then Edward's, I got this, and he fucking shoves Bella into like this glass fucking case. Like there's like 8 couches in that living room. And he's like, all right, let's shove her towards the glass.
the staircase, like, just bring her upstairs. You got super speed,
I know.
dude. Everyone's like,
Get him out of there,
but they play baseball.
dude. They had a montage in the first movie, and this is the worst.
Yeah.
This is the worst scene in the whole series. And like you hear this really shitty Muse song.
Yeah. Yo, this soundtrack is bopping though.
Yeah, like the
Twilight.
credits for
Plays
the first
Paramore.
movie. Yeah, it's Paramore, and you hear Linkin Park.
Yeah, I think MCR was on it too.
I don't
At least
know.
the official release.
Oh yeah,
soundtrack.
probably. It wasn't in the movie.
Maybe. No, I might be wrong.
Muse was on every
Every movie.
movie except for like one of them, I think, or 2 of them.
Yeah, I got sick of them in that one.
They're like, fuck these guys.
It's not even good.
But ignorance has to be not ignorance. Decode has to be the most popular song though.
Yeah.
And like you'd think it's in every fucking movie, but it's only in the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first movie, I just remember it's just so ugly to look at.
Yeah.
It's just gray tone.
It's very gray, yeah.
It's so gross looking, dude. I
And,
don't know if
like-
they got better, but
And everyone's just like a bad actor in that movie.
oh,
Like,
everyone's
horrendous.
dreadful.
Especially Christian
Yeah, Kristen
Stewart.
Stewart.
Yeah,
She's a great
sucks.
actress, though. Like, it's such, like, I like that both Robert Pattinson and her got away. Like, they made something out of their careers.
Yeah.
And, Twilight won't haunt them for the rest of their lives now, They got some good stuff under their belt. But,
Well, that's why Taylor Lautner, left acting for, 10 years. Like,
I don't blame him.
He just came out, a week ago.
Wow. Good for
saying,
him.
I didn't go to a grocery store for 10 years.
Fuck, dude.
Because I was terrified.
It's insane.
And now, he was like, yeah, if you asked me, 5 years ago if doing Twilight was a mistake, I probably would have said yes. But now he has a sense of appreciation for it.
Yeah, I mean it's good. I get it though.
But now he's in a new Netflix movie with Paul Blart guy. What's his name?
Kevin James?
Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
Kevin
Joe
James.
Rogan. Where they're all vampires.
Yeah. But yeah, and at first, I was like, why didn't he return as Shark Boy? You have a responsibility. But I guess it's because he was under his bed the whole for 10 years.
I think it's because he has some self-respect.
Yeah, it's that too. But yeah, man.
Rough.
I respect them. I have a newfound respect for these goobers.
Yeah, the actors, not the movies.
Yes, and I'm sure if there's ever a Twilight reunion, I know who will not be there, and it's Robert Pattinson because he fucking hates those movies.
Dude, he's like, dude, I'm Batman now, and fuck off.
He is Batman,
He's Batman.
That movie's supposed to be 2.5 hours long.
That movie's too long.
I know.
That movie's too long, man.
What are you gonna do in a Batman movie?
I remember reading something. This is totally probably wrong, but he was like, "Yeah, I don't want to play Batman again after this."
Great.
What's happening? What are you doing? Can't hold on to a Batman.
Yeah.
That's rough, man.
What does that say about the studios, though?
I mean, it might say,
WB, more like.
I've been I got through the first season.
Yeah.
Those are good, by the way. Those are good.
Thanks.
I got through the first season of the animated Superman animated.
I don't know what that is.
Superman the animated series. You're the one who fucking told me it was on HBO.
The way you said it sounded like
Sure.
Superman the animated. And I was like,
Yeah, that's
what the fuck is that?
He's a robot. No,
How many seasons are there?
3. They're about 13 episodes each.
How is
I think. It's awesome. It's
Awesome.
there's a couple episodes that are like, I don't like this, whatever. But
How's the theme song? Is it just him going like...
But it's just it's like clips on the show.
Okay.
It's good. I already said this before.
Yeah.
Part 1, the first episode, is perfect.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's such a good intro. I love it. I think the way that HBO Max is doing it is they're doing it by air date and not
Like official order.
yeah, because episode
that's
12
unfortunate.
Episode 12 and episode 13 definitely should have been swapped because episode 12 ends with the tease of Darkseid.
Yeah.
Right? And he
Darkseid.
this dude gets pulled into Apocalypse and you're like, "Whoa, what the?" And he turns around and he's like, "You may call me Darkseid." And you're like,
Yeah.
"Wow." And then the next episode has nothing to do. It's just yes, another day in Metropolis. You're like, "What the
And does the episode after that continue?
It's a new season.
Oh, okay.
So they haven't gotten into Apocalypse yet
Interesting.
or Darkseid.
Interesting.
But they did Brainiac really early. They do it halfway through the first season, which is
Because he's a chump.
Brainiac's awesome, dude. But he's such a big villain. I was waiting for him to be the finale.
What about Lex?
He's all throughout.
Yeah.
Dude, the
Fucking
characters are so great. All of them are awesome. Lex is really cool. I love Lois Lane. She's just fun. I like her. She's just this sassy, fuck off, She used to date Lex Luthor, and she always tells him off. I'm like, you go, girl. She has this awesome moment where she it's super quick, but they're at a park and this airplane comes in, it's and Clark is next to her, Clark Kent.
Yeah.
And she doesn't
I know that guy.
She doesn't know he's Superman. But she
no,
she's like, yo, watch out, and like pulls him in and like puts her body over his. They're like behind a bench to block bullets. And I'm just like, that's so fucking cool, like that she did that. Like, she doesn't know or anything, but like I feel like they easily could have just been like, Clark would have been like, oh, watch out, because I'm fucking Superman. But like she did it. I was like, that's sick. That's so cool.
Girl power.
I'm not gonna identify that one.
Alright. Fair enough.
Imprinting. But yeah, I can't wait for you to watch it. I hope you like it. It really makes me want to watch Justice League. Like, without a doubt, I want to watch Justice League.
Well, you have to watch Batman now.
I know, but I did watch Batman, but it was years ago.
Okay.
During my security job, I watched through all of Batman, and it was awesome. It was great.
Yeah.
I just want to see more Superman, like that specific Superman. He's cool. He's fun. I like him.
He's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
No. Okay, we're on the final boss, by the way.
Cool.
No,
Batman.
Okay, I'm gonna do you.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
That's a lot of text.
I can't read.
I'm gonna do you. I'm gonna do you. I'm gonna do you. I'm gonna do you.
Abba. Woo! Oh yeah. Yeah, my roommates watched. My ex-roommate Sarah.
Yeah.
Was like, oh, I'm gonna watch a bad movie series with each roommate, like a separate one. So, I think I've said this on the channel before, but it's just relevant to our conversation earlier. With one of my roommates, she watched the Twilight series.
Yeah.
Another one, they watched the Hunger Games. And then with me, lucky me, I got the you're talking about scraping the bottom of the barrel. We like punched through the bottom of the barrel for this one. I got the fucking 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. Let me tell you, dude, I barely remember a single thing from those movies.
It has that one girl in it.
I don't remember the actors. I don't remember the conflict. I just remember the one scene where it was like the helicopter scene. Like it was like in the second movie where...
How many movies are there?
3.
3?
Where the dude, like the rich dude is like, the main character or whatever. He's like...
Gray.
He likes...
Mr. Gray.
Yeah, Mr. Gray is in a helicopter.
Mr. Gray.
Mr. Gray. And he ends up crashing the helicopter. And the news is like, what happened to him? And it's like this big plot point. And like while the news story is going on, he like walks through the door and sees his family. He's like, "Hey!" I'm like, it was the most. I like screamed when it happened. I was like, "What?" Because I can't believe they just reeled back on this plot point so hard. It had like no relevancy to the rest of the series. Like, I don't know. It was a very strange time in my life. That one day.
Yeah.
Or 2, I don't know, however long it took. So you guys should watch those next.
I really don't want to. I don't want to, dude.
And then I watched the first Hunger Games, and I was like, this is boring
I mean...
shit. Kurt Cobain.
Did you see Lenny Kravitz?
What?
Lenny Kravitz is in that movie.
I don't know. Who is that? Is that the lead singer of Motorhead?
You know, Are You Gonna Go My Way? Are you gonna go my way? Isn't that the fly guy? Like, I want to get away.
I want to fly away.
Yeah, Lenny Kravitz. He's like the designer guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
We did it.
Yay! Go watch Twilight.
Ding 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 ding.
We'll play you a song.